Or do now. We're taking notes on this video. Today is our review for our quiz. What is our quiz? Our quiz is tomorrow.
Let's say you started off with 30 apples. And then I already give you another 7 apples. So my question to you, and this might be very obvious, is how many apples do you now have? I'll give you a second to think about it.
Leroy, should be your seat.
Well, this is fairly basic. You had 3 apples. Now I'm going to give you 7 more. You now have 3 plus 7. You now have 10 apples.
Leroy, you still
Well, let's say I want to do the same type of thinking, but I'm too lazy to write the
Jones,
word
that's a strike.
apples. Let's say I'm writing the word apple. I just use the letter A. And I say, let's say a different scenario. You start off with 4 apples. You start off with 4 apples.
Jones,
To that, I add another 2 apples.
Sit down.
I add another 2 apples. How many apples do you now have? Instead of writing apples, I'm just going to write A's. So how many of these A's do you now have? Once again, I'll give you a few seconds to think about that. Common sense for you. If you had 4 of these apples, or whatever these A's represented, if you have 4 of them, and then you add 2 more of them, you're now going to have 6 of these apples. But once again, we started off assuming that A's represent apples, but they could have represented anything. If you have 4 of whatever A represents, and then you have another 2 of whatever A represents, you'll now have 6 of whatever A represents. Or if you just think of it as 4 A's, and then I add another 2 A's, I'm going to have 6 A's. You can literally think of 4 A's as A plus A, and if to that I add another 2 A's, so plus A plus A, that's 2 A's right over there. How many A's do I now have? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I now have 6 A's.
So we have Gary working on this
It's a little bit more abstract. Let's say that I have 5 X's, whatever X represents. X could be some number. So I have 5 of whatever that number is, and from that I subtract 2 of whatever that number is. What would this evaluate to? How many of these X's would I now have? So it's essentially 5x minus 2x is going to be what times x? Once again, well, if I have 5 of something and I subtract 2 of those away, I'm going to have 3 of that something left. So this is going to be equal to 3x. 5x minus 2x is equal to 3x. And if you really think about what that means, 5x's are just x plus x plus x plus x plus x. And then we're going to take away 2 of those x's. We're going to take away 2 x's. Taking 1 x and 2 x's, you are going to be left with 3.
You guys get to get started. That's not deduction, bro.
Put it down.
Mrs. Mom, can you start it, please? Start it over.
It kind of was, it was started when we came in here.
You want to watch it again?
Yeah.
No! No!
Marquise, why you standing up?
You
Move it! 3rd time! Sit down!
Ah, man, I'm in
So I have a question. Sean, why you out your seat? Oh, so that's good. So, let's look at our paper now. Somebody read what it says about our vocabulary. It's in the box. It's in the box term. Read on the paper, not on the screen.